up everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Violet. Last time we started and finished math class. This time, we're going to be doing biology. But first, remember I had to show this off. I have completed the Pokedex. All of it. Yes, it took a while. For 170, entries, you get 10 die balls. For 180, this is going to take a while. 10 bags of Stardust. For 190, luxury balls. For 200, 5 pieces of experience candy M's. For 210, you get the Moonstone. Just one. 220, 10 timer balls. This is going to take so long. For 230, 3 star pieces. 240, it's a fast ball. This will work better, I think, the faster the Pokemon is. So something like Jolteon, it works great on. 250, 3 star pieces. 260, the friend ball. Unlike the luxury ball, this actually gives your Pokemon a friend stat of 250 of 255. This helps you evolve things much faster if they evolve by friendship. If it works. 270 gives you a Dawnstone. 280 gives you a level ball. I think it's like a multiplier. It really just works best on Pokemon that like, I want to say level 1 to 25 if you have a level 100. Because that gives you like a 4, I think it caps out at 4 times multiplier of its base odds. 290 gives 3 experience candies L, so that's good. 300 gives you a lure ball. This only works when fishing, but you can't fish in this game, so I don't know how that works. 310, 3 common shards. Very good selling item. For 320, we get the heavy ball. The heavier the Pokemon, the better it works. So stuff like, I'm trying to think, Groudon, I can't think of Stakataka, the Ultra Beast. That would work perfectly. For 330, 3 experience candy cell again. For 340, you get the Moon Ball. I have a fun fact about this one, and it's funny. This Pokemon came out in Generation 2, Gold and Silver. And they messed up the code for it. In Generation 2, it would have helped you catch Pokemon that evolved with a Burn Heal. There was no such Pokemon like that. Literally the next generation they fixed it. It's supposed to, and it does this now, so don't worry about that. It makes it so you can catch Pokemon that evolve with the Moonstone. So like Clefairy, Jigglypuff. Those are the best 2 I could think of right offhand. 350 gives 5 experience candy L's. 360, it is the Dream Ball. It helps you catch Pokemon that are asleep. For 370, we're almost done, it's the Nugget. 380 gives you 2 of them. At 390, you get 3 big nuggets, so that's really good. Amazing, you completed the Pokedex! That means you counted every single Pokemon there is to find in Paldea. Exploring the region on your own 2 feet is a real treasure of an experience, isn't it? You know, I think you deserve a special diploma in recognition of this magnificent achievement. come see me in the biology lab at UVA Academy when you have some time. The Pokedex completion mark has been added to your profile. As a reward for completing the Pokedex, you receive a Beast Ball. And begin the diploma saying, congratulations, you completed the Pokedex. I had every single Pokemon. I was thinking of doing a Pokedex entry where I literally list every single Pokedex entry and read them all from 1 to 400. I don't think I'm doing that. Notice how we didn't get the shiny charm. The Beast Ball is so bad in this game. I'm sorry. There is no Ultra Beasts in this game, even with the DLC. So you get a one-time use Pokeball that gives you I'm not making this up, 1% chance of catching literally any Pokemon. Even if that Pokemon is level 2. Don't even use it. On the bright side, we have so many things that I could sell now. Not like, well, I could use the money. Good morning, Mr. Happy. Which class would you like to take? We're jumping straight into biology. You'd like to take biology with Mr. Jack? Yes. Class will begin shortly. I've been meaning to show off the Pokedex and what you get for completing it anyway, so... Fitting how he's the one who made it. Hello, my name's Jack, and I'll be a Pokemon biology teacher. In my class, we'll all learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. In today's lesson, I'll teach you a great way to get you to know your Pokemon in more depth. If you'd like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of their Pokeball and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the ZR button. How does he know about it? To throw a Pokeball and let the Pokemon outside. Or let out the Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They're sure to respond in some way. It's a quick way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its wall isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk alongside you? Inside buildings. That's right. Great job, Happy. I see you did your homework. The correct answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things walking inside of buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs while outdoors, okay? I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still, you may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Oh, I almost forgot. Keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Remember, use the CR button to throw a ball and let the Pokemon out inside. You also want to remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start a battle. It looks like that's all the time we have for today. See you next class. Yeah, because I pressed the button, you can't throw it inside. Good morning, Mr. Happy. What class would you like to take? Biology. I'm going to try to do 4 classes today. And then probably the last three tomorrow. Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Mind you, this is the same day as the math class. Did you want to try using the ZR button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in our last class? Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. Yeah, like my Taurus. Because that's the one in the lead. I also highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn about making food, Mr. Sagaro's class is the best place to go. We'll get to that eventually. Now sometimes, while you enjoy a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Boxes. No, eggs. Whew, you all got it right. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. That's how we got Taurus. It's not clear where these Pokemon eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes though. You need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon trust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Look at my Taurus. It's one much stronger Pokemon. Oops. My most important point came right as soon as the bell rang. Well, see y'all next time, I guess. We're going to take number 3. I hope everyone's ready to learn about some new things today. I seem to remember teaching you all about the importance of eggs in our last class together. That means everyone using their Pokedexes. It registers Pokemon born from eggs as well as those encountered via other methods. So don't worry about that. And just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokedex app. It was way before I started teaching here at the academy now. Back then, I was a researcher. In fact, Director Clavo wasn't working in education at the time either. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. We got to research Pokemon together day in, day out. Those were fun times. I get yelled at all the time though. Hey, wait a sec. How do I get into this? Pretty sure I was talking about the Pokedex. Anyway, today I'd like to teach you about catching Pokemon. I am the champion, mind you. As you all know, a great way to catch Pokemon more easily is to first lower its health. But there's another way to up your chances of a successful catch. Can you guess what it is? Inflict the Pokemon with a status condition. Wow, that's right, good job. The correct technique for making a Pokemon easy to catch is to inflict them with a status condition. Sleep is an especially effective status condition. It makes the Pokemon drastically easier to catch. If you have a Pokemon that can use moves that put your opponent to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis, or if you magically have Dark Void, filling up your Pokedex will be a cinch. There are other ways to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokeballs specifically designed to be effective against certain types, like the netball being good against bug and water types. Eating food that gives you catching power works too, or sneaking up on a Pokemon behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to the gyms to get gym badges. Earn gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels. Please do come show me your Pokédexes once they start to fill up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget, our next class will be a test. That's the midterm. Yeah, the Pokédex thing only took about, give or take, 4 minutes. So, I don't know exactly how long, but it's fine. Oh, hello everyone. Today is our midterm exam. It sure feels good to fill in all those empty spaces off the answer sheet, doesn't it? Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. Question 1. What button would you use to let a Pokemon out of its Pokeball so that I can walk with you? The ZR button, not the plus button. The R button does the same thing, except that's a charge, not letting it out. Combine one letter and one number below to quickly say when and where eggs are found. It's A1, which would be during picnics in the tall grass. A2 is the answer. It's during picnics in the basket. Which of the following is an effective way to warm up eggs? Walking around. Going to sleep. What will not make Pokemon easier to catch? Well, surprising them but behind does. Inflicting them with poison does. Certain kinds of Pokeball does. Giving them a berry. What will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels? Gym badges. Yeah, pay them with money. This question won't affect your grade. Only the biology I think only the biology class has stuff like this. No, I think also one other does. This question won't affect your grade. So it's just those 5 questions that you can answer however you want. How do you like the Pokédex? It's easy to use. I'd be happy to hear your honest questions. Use your honest opinions. It's easy to use. Alright, everyone, time's up. I hope you all enjoyed the heck with those questions. The last question was just something that I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? I'll grade those right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. Remember, 3 questions correct for the midterm, 4 for the final. Let's see how you did on your biology test. We got 5 out of 5 correct. That's a passing score. Congratulations. Mr. Jackie asked us to give this reward to any students who pass the exam. We get more candy sass. So, from the stuff that we got for the Pokédex, I have 11 large, 10 medium, 10 small. That I just got dumped, because, yeah. We're going back into biology. Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great at those midterm exams. Thanks for answering my little question at the end, too. I'll be sure to keep your responses in mind. Alright, we're now heading into the last half of our classes together. It's time for our knowledge to evolve and grow, just like our Pokemon. Evolution! Yep, evolution. Today we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomenon of, well, Pokemon evolution. As your Pokemon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokemon, majority actually, and I'm talking about the over 1,000 Pokemon that there are, once they leveled up enough, their appearances change and their stats increase, sometimes by a lot. That's Pokemon evolution. Pokemon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokemon in their adorable pre-evolved states. To do this, you just need to remember a certain button when your Pokemon begin to evolve. Say it with me if you already know. To cancel evolution, press the B button. There is no such thing as the C button. Well, technically it's the control stick, but no. That's right, it won't be for best answer. The button you want to press if you need to stop a Pokemon from evolving for some reason is the B button. Mind you, the first pre-evolved Pokemon can learn moves faster than evolved ones, but it's so rare where that's actually a good thing. In my opinion. I'd rather just get the better stats. If you press this button soon after a Pokemon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing. You can also let the Pokemon hold an item known as an Everstone to keep it from evolving. And keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokemon to Pokemon. Some may evolve having certain items, such as a Firestone or a Thunderstone used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move or defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. The specific Pokemon, the only one I could think of is Bisharp. But I'll go over that once this class is done. The way Primeape evolves into Annihilape is especially strange. You see, there's a certain move that... Oops. Sorry, looks like we're out of time. I guess we'll have to end class there today. Thank you for all the attention. So you was going to say that to evolve Primeape into Annihilape, which is a really good Pokemon, you have to use Rage Fist, I think, 20 times? Which is a lot. What I was talking about was Bisharp to King Gambit. You have to have it hold a specific item that you could get from, let's see if I can find it on the map. Yeah, right here. In this bamboo forest where we saw the Fighting Crew Team Star, there you could find a wild Bisharp surrounded by 4 Pawniards. They have something, I think it's called like the Leader's Crest or something. You have to use Thief on it or just catch the Bisharp and fight 3 more. With those, while a Bisharp holds it, and then it evolves into King Gambit. Yeah, it's really weird. Biology 5. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. But before we go, do you all remember the final question from my midterm exam? Well, Director Cloudwell found out about it somehow and I got yelled at. Whoops. Apparently he could tell I was hiding something just by looking at me. He must have noticed all the color flush right out of my face. Speaking of color, I'd like to teach you all about colors as they pertain to Pokemon. Some Pokemon have slightly different coloration or patterning on their body based on their gender or individual differences. In very rare cases, a Pokemon may have wildly different coloration compared to the others of the same species. We call these species shiny Pokemon. It is quite rare to cross paths with one. We only caught one this entire time. Does anyone here know what the likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon is? 1 in 4,000. Wow, that's right. You may have the markings of Pokemon Professor happy. Shiny Pokemon appear at a rate of 1 in 4,000. Isn't that amazing? The probability of encountering one in the wild is the same as hatching one from an egg, too. Eggs from a pair of Pokemon raised around different languages are a special case. That's called the Masuda method. There's a higher than average chance that the shiny Pokemon will hatch from these eggs. But we haven't been able to figure out why that is lately. I also heard rumors that of a charm that increases your likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? Give me 1 second. Sorry about that small cut there. I had to answer a text. But we're back. Because mind you, I recorded with my phone. So, yeah. Your likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? This claim can't be scientifically verified, but it sure would be fun if that were true. It is. Oops, there's the bell. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Remember, we're going to be talking and getting close to the teacher after the final exam. Good evening, Master Happy. What class would you like to take? We got to do the final class for biology, and then we got the final exam. Excuse me. Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Next time we meet, we'll have our final exam. That means today is our last actual class. And the topic for this class will be Pokemon forms. You could just think of forms as the shapes or appearances that Pokemon have. The best Pokemon to think of is Oricorio. There's also a phenomenon called form change, where Pokemon changes its appearance, where Pokemon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Cyclizar, for example, which we regularly ride on as transportation for here in Pokemon, has 3 forms. First is its basic form, where it walks on all 4 legs. Second is its battle form, where it stands on its hind legs to engage a battle. And finally, there's its ride form, where it inflates its throat sac, and it gives its tail, so we can ride on its back. Though we could use something you're carrying with you now. That's even a better example. Yep, I'm talking about your phones. Some smartphones are inhabited by a certain Pokemon. Does anyone know the Pokemon I'm referring to? Heracross. Rotom. Oh, Franklin expert on Pokemon and technology, aren't you happy? The Pokemon inside your smartphone is Rotom. And it does all sorts of things to help you out. A Rotom inside a Rotom phone is special. It doesn't try to enter other electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering washing machines, microwave ovens, and other electronic applications, such as lawnmowers, fridges, the microwave, of course, the washing machine, and a fan. Rotom is a bit of an exception, though. Many Pokemon that change form do so by simply holding an item or having one used on them. Oricorio, for example, has 4 different forms it can change between when given certain nectars. Pokemon may even change type or learn different moves when they change form. Form changes are different from evolution that the Pokemon can return to its original form. Not unlike shiny Pokemon, who can't change their special coloration, the same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between the forms. There's a lot to dig into with this form change phenomenon, as you can see. We can all learn something from Pokemon here, don't you think? Bit of a stretch, but I'd be happy to see you all enjoy your time at the Academy to the fullest and change form into a new version of yourselves. Or something like that, in a way. Oh, I almost forgot. Regional forms, which vary based off what region a Pokemon came from, don't change like other forms. They are innate. Whoops, here's the bell. I guess I was scatterbrained Mr. Jack right up to the very end, huh? I had a great time teaching all of you. I hope you'll do your best on the final exam. I don't know why I said it like that. The final exam! Hooray! Oh, that's another class down. Once this is done, and I talk to the teacher a whole 4 times in different spots. Hello, everyone. Today is our final exam. It will cover everything I taught you so far, but I'm sure you all will do just fine. Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. Question 1. How many of the 4 methods make it easier to catch a Pokemon? Inflicting paralysis? Yes. Surprising it from behind? Yes. Feeding it a berry? No. And using a Poketoy makes you escape from battle? 2. True or false? You can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourself or training with others. False. There's eggs. If a Pokemon is holding an Everstone, will using an item in... I don't think so. I don't think he said that. I never tested this either. If a Pokemon is holding an Everstone, will using an item that induces evolution, such as a Firestone, cause it to evolve? I think yes, actually. Maybe. We'll find out. What is the probability of running into a shiny Pokemon? 1 in 4,000. We only have one, and it is in Pokemon Home. I think. True or false? The Pokemon known as Oricorio has 3 forms. False, it has 4. This question won't affect your grade. Again. Do you have anything you would like to say about my class? I'm still getting used to this teaching thing, but I sure had fun as a teacher. It was fun. Yeah, keep teaching, you can do it. Okay, time is up whether you like it or not. I hope everyone enjoyed tackling those questions. I snuck in a bonus question there right at the end again. Shh, a little secret. Don't tell the director. I'll grade those right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. If we got 4 out of 5, we pass. But if it's 4 out of 5, then Everstone stops Stone Evolution as well. It feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. We gotta get 4 questions right, and we got 5 out of 5, so that Everstone doesn't stop Stone Evolution. That's a passing grade. Mr. Jack asked us to give this report to any students who passed the exam. 5 candies of medium. That is the biology test done. So let's go to the biology lab where we can talk to him. I like this, doing 1 at a time instead of 3, and 1. Because I would have to talk to each teacher as well, and that adds time. Ah, hello. Have you gotten used to things here at the academy, Happy? Yeah. Great. Glad to see you're having fun. Oh, have you been using the Pokedex app? I'm I'm the one who made it, you know. Every time someone uses the app to catch a Pokemon, the data gets sent to me. I really hope it's really helping with my Pokemon research. So be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work on filling in your Pokedex. For your first goal, let's aim for, say, 30. Register 30 Pokemon in your app. Let me know once you're done. I see you already registered 30 species of Pokemon to your Pokedex for me. It's done. Right, so you caught this Pokemon and this one. All this data. This is the best. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there. But I get the feeling you're going to be a great help with my Pokemon research. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. For 30 Pokemon! I really should have done this sooner. That would have helped catch things. You get TM 57, multiple of them, full swipe. This will keep a Pokemon at 1 HP regardless of how many times you hit it. You're sure going to catch a Pokemon, aren't you, Happy? For next goal, let's aim for 100 species. Remember, when you find a Pokemon you've never seen before, give a Pokeball a throw. We're done. By the way, you get closer with them as you do these goals. So we're just going to skip all that. I see you already registered 100 species of Pokemon into your Pokedex for me. Wow, little Pokemon, big Pokemon. Whoa, you even have data on this species size, this specific size. So much data, so much to analyze. Oh, sorry about that, I got a little excited there. My Pokemon research is moving forward at a great pace thanks to your efforts. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. For 100 Pokemon, he gives you 200. Whoa, 20 Ultra Balls. You're a natural at this Pokemon catching thing, aren't you, Happy? For your next goal, let's aim for 200. I know that's a tall order, but keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. I'm already done. He just keeps... he can see my Pokedex, so why can't he just give me everything at once? I see you already registered 200 species of Pokemon to your Pokedex for me. Wow, Pokemon from the mountains, Pokemon from the sea. Wait, what? No way. You even found Pokemon in a place like this? Sorry about that. I got a little excited there. The Pokemon research is moving along super duper splendidly thanks to you. Yeah, take this. Consider it my way of saying thanks. For 200 Pokemon, 20 Quick Balls. Honestly, my second favorite Pokeball. You're a bona fide Pokemon catching professional, Happy. For your next goal, it's finally time to go for a completed Pokedex. Aim for 400 species. This is no easy feat, but I'm sure you can do it. I'm already done. Keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. Done. What? Are you telling me you already registered 400 species of Pokemon to your Pokedex? Wow, you did it! You completed the Pokedex! That's amazing, really amazing. Research on the Pokemon of the Pokemon. Okay. Take a break. Research on the Pokemon of the Paldea region is moving ahead like never before. And it's all thanks to you, Happy. You know, I visited the strange shop the other day and happened to pick up a little something. Might not seem like much to get a secondhand gift, but here, from me to you, for completing the Pokedex. That is how you get the shiny charm. Having one of these mysterious shining charms makes it more likely you'll encounter shiny Pokemon. The base odds for us were 1 in 4,000. It's now 1 in 2,000. I wish I could give you something a bit better for your efforts. Hey, Director. Now, what's all this commotion about, I wonder? Director Clover, the student of mine completed their Pokedex. Upon my word. What a marvelous accomplishment, Master Happy. You really surprised me too, pulling off a feat like this. Well, Mr. Jack's delight clearly shows how commendable your work has been. Please allow me to reward you with a small gift. Students who achieve great feats such as this deserve to be recognized for their hard work. This congratulatory message, pinned by the company that certifies Pokedex completion, is for you. And you can view this anytime, I believe. Diploma, Trainer Happy. I love how it has Fuecoco, Sprigatito, and Quaxley on it. We hereby certify your achievement of completing the Pokedex. May this great feat be celebrated by all. Game Freak. I recompleted your Pokedex app so that you can review your diploma there anytime you like. Programming is another of Director Clevel's skills, you know? But anyway, be sure to do great with the Pokedex, Happy. If completing the Pokedex was one of the treasures you were after, then I'd say you had a resounding success on your treasure hunt. Quite right, Mr. Chuck. A fitting comment indeed. If rather surprising coming from you. Dang. Well, I am his homeroom teacher after all. Gotta act like it from time to time, I guess. You may have completed your Pokedex, but there's still plenty of adventure to be had. I hope you'll keep looking for new Pokemon to befriend here in Paldea. I very much look forward to watching over your continued progress as well. That is how you get the Shiny Charm. I told you we were gonna get it. And that is everything related to the biology class. We're good. I didn't even save the editing stuff in the math class. Whoops. Well, if you're watching this, sorry. In the link tree, there's a link to my Twitch channel where I go live. Because this is only for YouTube. Check out the Twitch channel, catch it live. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing, stuff like that. I can't force it. So what else? Oh yes, the Discord server. We got Pokemon bots, Digimon bots, cat bots, and a second streamer does go live there. So shout out to Freak with a Pen for letting me use his server. Check out their stuff. They got the YouTube channel, their Twitch link. Well, their Twitch channel. I need to get their Twitch link on my link tree. That way, yeah, you can check out his stuff from my stuff. Well, check out his videos and stuff from my link tree. And next time, we will be taking on history and then languages and then taking a break. These two will be separate videos though. So, yeah. So for now, you have a good one.